Why did Jesus say, "Father, forgive them"? As we delve into one of the most profound moments in Christian scripture, we seek understanding and enlightenment on the powerful words spoken by Jesus during his crucifixion. "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." Luke 23:34. This message of divine forgiveness emanates from the heart of suffering and invites us to explore the depth of Jesus' love and compassion. Join us as we uncover the layers of meaning behind this pivotal statement and its timeless relevance. To comprehend Jesus' plea for forgiveness, we must first set the stage at Golgotha, the site of his crucifixion. This historical event is both brutal and sacred, a convergence of unparalleled suffering and divine promise. The crucifixion, a common form of Roman execution, was designed not only to punish, but to humiliate. Jesus, an innocent figure, was subjected to this torment, yet in the midst of his agony, he put forth a plea that would echo through the ages. It is here at Golgotha that human cruelty met divine love. What did Jesus mean by saying, "Father, forgive them"? To his followers, these words transcend the boundaries of mere leniency. Jesus was not simply sparing his executioners from punishment, he was offering a glimpse of the deep, unwavering compassion that defines his mission on earth. In this moment, Jesus embodied the very forgiveness he preached throughout his ministry, providing a living example of the divine grace available to all. Understanding the context in which Jesus spoke these words is crucial. The socio-political landscape was marked by tension, oppression, and misunderstanding. His crucifiers, acting out of ignorance and fear, fulfilled a prophecy unforeseen to them. Yet, Jesus' compassion for their unawareness did not diminish his message. Instead, it highlighted his profound empathy and insight into the human condition, recognizing that their actions stemmed from a lack of understanding. Divine forgiveness is often a challenging concept to grasp. Unlike human forgiveness, which can be conditional and limited, divine forgiveness is boundless and unconditional. It operates not on the merit of the one forgiven, but on the grace of the forgiver. Jesus' plea is a testament to this kind of radical grace, demonstrating that love and mercy extend beyond human failings. In choosing forgiveness over condemnation, Jesus set a revolutionary standard for his followers. Jesus' compassion shines even more brightly against the backdrop of his suffering. As he endured excruciating pain, both physical and emotional, his focus remained on those causing his suffering. This selfless act of compassion challenges us to rethink our own capacities for mercy, particularly when we ourselves are victims of hurt. In forgiving his tormentors, Jesus illustrates the liberating power of compassion that transcends the immediate circumstances of one's own suffering. The second part of Jesus' statement, "For they know not what they do," offers insight into his perception of human fallibility. He saw that the people responsible for his crucifixion acted without full awareness of the magnitude of their actions. Their ignorance, however, did not preclude them from receiving mercy. Jesus' understanding redefines ignorance not as an excuse, but as a lens through which divine mercy can operate. This perspective invites us to consider how our own awareness impacts the forgiveness we offer. The plea on the cross is a culmination of Jesus' teachings on forgiveness. Throughout his ministry, he emphasized forgiveness as central to spiritual life. Stories such as the prodigal son and his instruction to forgive 70 times 7 reinforce this theme. In forgiving his executioners, Jesus did not abandon his teachings at the point of his greatest trial. Instead, he epitomized them, demonstrating that the principles he taught remained steadfast, even in death. The statement, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do," holds significant theological weight in Christian belief systems. It is often cited as a foundational example of the principles of forgiveness and grace. For Christians, this act of forgiveness is not only inspirational but aspirational, serving as a guide for living a life marked by the values Jesus exemplified. Understanding this act as central to Christian doctrine highlights the transformative power inherent in genuine forgiveness. Understanding the crucifixion and Jesus' plea through the lens of divine purpose provides further depth to his words. His crucifixion was part of a larger divine plan for humanity's salvation. Jesus recognized his role in this cosmic narrative, offering forgiveness as part of his mission to redeem and reconcile. By forgiving his executioners, he advanced this divine purpose, bringing to light the possibility of redemption and reconciliation, even in the darkest moments. Jesus' actions on the cross provide a template for human behavior, particularly in how we approach forgiveness. His example encourages followers to pursue forgiveness, regardless of the situation, inviting a reflection on our own responses to those who wrong us. This call to forgive isn't limited to personal relationships, but extends to societal and global conflicts, offering a framework for peace and understanding amid division. Forgiveness holds transformative power, both for the individual offering forgiveness and the one receiving it. Jesus' plea illustrates how the act of forgiving can shift perspectives, heal communities, and mend broken relationships. Such transformation begins within, changing bitterness into peace, and radiates outward, fostering reconciliation and growth. By forgiving, we open the door to new possibilities and profound personal and collective change. While the call to forgive is clear, the path to forgiveness can be fraught with challenges. Our instinctual responses to hurt often involve self-preservation and retaliation. Acknowledging these barriers, such as pride, fear, and mistrust, is essential in overcoming them. Jesus' example provides a compelling counter-narrative, suggesting that the courage to forgive can lead to profound freedom and healing. In today's fast-paced, often divisive world, the message of forgiveness is as pertinent as ever. Whether addressing international conflicts or personal grievances, the principles Jesus exemplified provide a guide for resolving issues and promoting peace. By applying forgiveness in our daily lives, we contribute to a more understanding and compassionate world, similar to the ideals Jesus embodied. The relationship between love and forgiveness is intrinsic. Love fuels forgiveness, enabling us to let go of anger and resentment, replacing them with empathy and understanding. Jesus' love for humanity was limitless, transcending the pain inflicted upon him. By adopting this perspective, love empowers us to forgive, not as a sign of weakness, but as a demonstration of profound inner strength. Holding on to grudges and resentment can be corrosive, both emotionally and physically. The refusal to forgive entraps individuals in cycles of negativity and pain, affecting their well-being and relationships. In contrast, embracing forgiveness fosters a healing process that liberates individuals from the burdens of past grievances, allowing them to live with peace and clarity. Forgiveness serves as a cornerstone for healing and reconciliation, whether in personal relationships or among communities. By choosing to forgive, we foster an environment where dialogue and understanding can flourish. This process is not about erasing the past, but about building a future where reconciliation and mutual respect are possible. Each viewer is invited to reflect on their own experiences with forgiveness. What grievances are you holding on to? How might forgiveness lead to a greater sense of peace and fulfillment? By examining these questions, we open ourselves to personal growth and the possibility of deeper connections with others. Practicing forgiveness is integral to spiritual growth. It challenges us to transcend our egos and embrace a higher calling of love and empathy. Through forgiveness, we align ourselves more closely with the divine attributes exemplified by Jesus, cultivating a spiritual maturity that enriches our lives and those around us. Forgiveness is not only a gift to be received, but also a responsibility to be shared. As we have been forgiven, so too are we called to forgive others. This reciprocity highlights the interconnectedness of humanity and the shared journey toward redemption and healing. We encourage you to embrace forgiveness as a central practice in your life. The journey may be challenging, but the rewards, personal freedom, peace of mind, and strengthened relationships are profound. Remember, forgiveness is not a single act, but a continuous, evolving practice. Numerous stories illustrate the transformative power of forgiveness, from individuals overcoming personal betrayals to communities healing after violence. These examples serve as powerful testimony to the impact of forgiveness. By sharing these stories, we hope to inspire you to explore forgiveness in your own life. The relationship between forgiveness and justice is complex. Forgiveness is not about denying justice, but finding a balance where both can coexist. Understanding this dynamic helps us navigate situations where accountability and mercy must be simultaneously upheld. Applying forgiveness in personal relationships involves empathy, communication, and often humility. Strategies such as active listening, honest dialogue, and empathetic understanding can aid in resolving conflicts and promoting reconciliation among loved ones, friends, and colleagues. Letting go of resentment is not easy, but essential for moving forward. Techniques such as mindfulness, meditation, and counseling can assist in this process, helping individuals release negative emotions and embrace hope and renewal. Forgiveness extends beyond individual interactions to impact larger communities. As each person forgives, a chain reaction is set in motion, spreading peace and understanding throughout society. By modeling forgiveness, we contribute to a culture that values reconciliation and unity. Public acts of forgiveness, especially in high-profile cases, often stir debate and scrutiny. These instances test the boundaries of forgiveness and challenge us to consider the broader implications and messages such forgiveness can send. The benefits of forgiveness for mental health are well documented. Releasing grudges and anger leads to reduced stress and anxiety, promoting a sense of calm and well-being. By fostering forgiveness, we support not only spiritual growth, but also holistic health. We urge you to actively apply the principles of forgiveness presented in this video. Begin with small steps, perhaps by forgiving a minor transgression, and gradually work toward deeper, more challenging cases. By integrating forgiveness into your life, you become a catalyst for change and healing. In conclusion, the words of Jesus, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do," embody a transformative power that transcends time and circumstance. As we reflect upon this profound moment, let us embrace forgiveness as a guiding principle in our lives. Through forgiveness, we not only honor the legacy of Jesus, but also contribute to a more compassionate and reconciled world.